Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is David Naito. We're playing Save My Scrap. I just got a code for this. We're gonna check it out. I love the art in it. So let's see if it's any good, shall we? How's it going, Melty? Apparently Nintendo announced a bunch of shit. Yeah, I'm not very... I haven't looked at stuff. I know there's a 2HD Final Fantasy, 2D HD. That's all. Up next, there's been a major uptick in Android disposals as of late. Statistics say that in January 20XX alone, there were 892,079 cases of Android returns. Probably the only thing that's relevant to us between you and me. No, Tales of Eternia remastered, but I guess we knew about that. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. Yeah, I don't know anything else. I'll check it after. I was having dinner with my dad and my grandmother, and I had a shoot in the afternoon, so I have no idea what happened. I'm just tired. Everything is tired. Everything makes me tired. Tired of being tired. The largest number recorded since 20YY. My phone starts to ring. Morning, sunshine. You good to talk right now? Oh, you were listening to the news, huh? Cool. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. People getting rid of their androids. Seems like we're not gonna get a vacation for a while, huh? I mean, us android technicians are the only ones who can help the poor things, right? Kids you're working on today is one of those most people would have thrown away in a heartbeat. Seriously, she's a 20-year-old model. You're the only one in our company with the skills for a case like this, so... Let's see, my client's house should be... I think it's just a right and then straight ahead. Sorry about that. Are you alright? Watch where you're going, man. Someone's gonna get hurt. What? Right. Yeah, sorry. Huh? Something's on the ground. Maybe this person dropped it when I bumped into them. Pick it up. Is that the only option? Let's see. Hey! That's mine. Give it back. It's not just her voice. I'm guessing she's probably... I know that face. Yeah, it matches what I remember. You're the technician coming to my house today, aren't you? Yeah, that tracks. Yes, I have to show you the way. Follow me. My house is just around the corner. This must be hit really close to home for you, Melty. Sit. The guy who owns me is on his way. Guess he got caught up with work. The guy who owns her? She's wearing a thick jacket, so it's kinda hard to tell. But the little glimpses I can see of her do make it clear what she means. You don't know how it really is? That's why I'm asking it. It must hit close to home. I don't know if it does. I'm asking. Excuse me, do you mind if I get a better look at what I'm working with before your owner comes home? Yes. Huh? But you're gonna ask anyway, huh? Yeah. Go ahead. What? Oh, sorry, I was just shocked at how much damage there was. Pardon while I get a better look. She really was the android in question. Her whole body is practically antique. It's a miracle she could even move. Looks like they're using a few add-on tools as a stopgap measure. It's only a matter of time before she gets too old to repair anymore. Her model number is GG1400. It really is old. Pretty sure it's been 30 years since that model went on sale. Given the less than professional way she talks, I assume she must be for companionship. If that's the case, she should have a registered nickname too. Harima. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Hold android. So it seems. How's it going, Cyan? I don't get it. Why has GG1400? No, why has Harima just let all these defects build up? So many of these parts are from before we'd standardized them. It's going to get harder and harder to repair them as time goes on. Not to mention, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. She should know that too. Wanna know why I never called a technician? Will knowing help you do a better job? Yeah, didn't think so. I don't see any reason I should tell you then. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Honestly, Arima, you don't have to be so rude to our guest. I'm so sorry about all this. Oh, you're back. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm the one who called you here. My name's Miyomaru. Guess not, Melty. You can't apologize enough. Harima was being pretty rude to you, huh? You really hate having people mess around with their body, you know. She hates it? Sure does. I mean, more specifically, they are stubborn about people touching their inner workings. It was a real trial to convince them to let me call you, I tell you. They didn't care whether they lost their sight or stopped being able to walk. They just constantly say they'd make do. I believed them at first, but... well... when you have to carry someone who's 70 kilos up to the second floor, that's a lot less convincing. My poor back. The android is only 70 kilos? Not to mention their head came off around that time too. Well, that helps carry them. Pretty sure you don't want to hear a grown man scream like that again either, huh? No, guess not. I have a recording of it anyway. No need to hear it again. Why were you recording me? Anyway, They don't really sell bodies that work with a 20-year-old brain anymore. If I'd lost you back then, I don't know what I would have done. So anyway, I wound up throwing a huge tantrum and Harima finally gave me the okay to call you. Then they had a few conditions, like what company we could use and insisting on it being a home service and so on and so forth. So what do you think? Do you think you can fix Harima for me? Just from a cursory look, there are a ton of parts that need repairing. If they can give me a few days, I think I can make do. You really mean it? Oh, thank heavens. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Hell, let me take you to the repair room then. Come on, it's this way. He seems in good spirits. Hey, you heard what Miyamada said. I don't want anyone touching anywhere they don't have to. I've got a condition for you too. Tell me what you're going to do before you do any repairs, and don't you dare touch anywhere else. Sure, that won't be a problem at all. I'm planning on repairing your eye today. It doesn't seem too terribly damaged right now, so fine, you can repair the area around my eye. I'll be interested in seeing just how well you can fix this beat-up body of mine. Well, someone wants to be left in the scrap. Come on in, this is our mechanical room. Wow, it's completely filled with devices for android engineering. We've even got the kind of obscure tools most people wouldn't even think to have. I'm pretty curious why a normal household like theirs would have a mechanical room this impressive. Hey, Cyan, please don't spoil the game. But I'm more grateful than anything. It'll make my job a lot easier. Move. I'm going into sleep mode now. You get ready too. There we go. Looks like Harima's safely in repair mode now. I like the art though. It's pixelated, low res, but it looks good. It reminds me of Coffee Talk. Speaking of, I got a code for Coffee Talk Tokyo, so that's coming soon. Alright, Mr. Technician, I'm counting on you to help Harima. I'll be waiting in the living room. I wouldn't want to get in the way of your work, after all. Lesson 1. Alright, I'd like to get started, but her bangs are kinda in the way. The hair getting caught in her internal wiring could cause some serious problems, so I'll go ahead and take her hair off for now. This should do it. Now for the protective eye parts. Wow. Yeah, there's all sorts of issues here. Her eye display isn't even connected. I won't be able to fix all of this with just one repair. I'll start by just switching out the parts for now. Let's start the simulation. The new parts I have on hand are being displayed on the sides. Everything should connect to the cords around the center box. I'll need to be extra observant in case they're not facing the right way too. Huh? Why are the trophies in Japanese? Here we go. Now for the next part. Great, it's working now. I won't be able to check if it's fully functional until after she's done charging. But it should be fine for now. Now I just need to put the hair back on. The hair I'd removed earlier is definitely showing its age. Got split ends all over and the color is fading pretty badly. I guess 20 years will do that to you. It's not like a wig getting old will cause any issues with functionality though. It just doesn't look good. What should I do? She's not gonna like it if I fix it without telling her first. Right? I'll stop here for today. Yomaru is waiting for me outside of the room, so I'll tell him all about it. Oh, are you all done? Oh, I can't believe it. Now Harima should be able to see again. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, just look at the time. It's gotten pretty late. By the way, is it okay to activate Harima again? Right, didn't think so. These repairs are probably taking a big toll on them. The battery's running pretty low, so I'll just let them charge for today. I hope you'll keep an eye on them when you come back again. It bothers me that I say her, but he says them. Alright. Thank you so much for today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, I didn't realize it was that serious. Guess your weekends are gonna be full up with that client for a while, huh? Heh. Things are pretty rough over here, too. GSO's been killing us with these ridiculous requests. But they put on this whole show about being such a big and powerful Android engineering company or whatever. It sucks. We're in the same business, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to whine at you when you're just trying to get home from work. We've got a job to do. As technicians, the more androids we save, the more people we make happy. No point in complaining all that much. We both got work to do, so let's give it our all. See ya. No calls from work today, I guess. Guess I'll listen to the radio. It might give me something to talk about today. Next up, A Feast of Fancy. The film made with all the latest AI technology released just 6 months ago has received over 1 million views as of June 3rd. Lead actress Sierra has been lauded for her bewitching beauty, yet her face was entirely made with AI. That phantasmagoric loveliness has all those in the audience saying they fell in love with her for real. This is extremely awkward. I guess Myanmar is late again today. Said he'd be back in about 30 minutes, so I should just sit tight. She just picked up a book and started reading after he said all that. I mean, she's an android, so shouldn't be all that put off by her not talking. There are some things I'd like to ask, so maybe I should talk to her. You're right. It's working fine. Oh, is that all you have to say? Yep. It would help if you could go into a bit more detail. Okay. The likelihood of the eye camera malfunctioning has decreased from 51 point... What happened? 51% to 9%. There is less lag between the personality... EMCCR signaling quality system refreshing and life servo functionality. Altogether, in human terms, the right eye seems to have recovered to a visual acuity of 2. Any observations made in the interim can use System 2 and compare and contrast. In other words, if I use the same program I used up until now, it should be just fine. That's all. Any questions? I mean... What? Did you not get that? Not one word. So you complain when there's not enough information, but you can't understand it when I give you more. Didn't realize just how low human information processing powers were. Sorry I couldn't adjust properly. We repaired our eye yesterday. After that we have our mouth, legs, and arms. Of those, arms seem to be the worst off right now. They'll likely take more than 1 day to fix. I already strained the facial area with yesterday's repair, so it might be tough to do her mouth today. Alright, I'll work on her legs today. I'll let you decide what order you'll fix me. As long as you don't mess with more than you have to, I'm fine with it. See, she wouldn't like it if I messed with the hair, because I didn't have to. What does Miyomaru do for a living? He's a doctor, works at a hospital nearby. Seems like he's been awfully busy the past couple of days. Patients really like him. He's good at what he does. Though that's only when it comes to humans. What does that mean? Well, one time I asked Miyomaru to help repair me. He made a real mess out of it instead. I was glowing and couldn't stop. Glowing? Glowing where? My nostrils. Your nostrils? What happened after that? I had to figure out what the problem was and fix it myself. I guess he learned from that. He swore he'd never mess with my body again. That sounds rough. Are you reading right now? You have eyes, don't you? But why are you going out of your way to read? You're an android. It would make a lot more sense to just access a specialized database. Download the information, go through that, instead of taking the time to scan something line by line. Yeah, good point. Piece of fancy, huh? Have you seen it, Arima? Miyomaru recommended it to me. The main character was worried she was losing her beauty as she got older. He had her sagging skin replaced, her creaking bones remade, and her shrinking mental functions all replaced. In the end, she couldn't tell how much of her was the real her anymore, and she wound up going mad. I suppose these sorts of stories about one's identity are popular in every era. Oh, spoilers? I didn't know you were worried about those. I guess you haven't seen it still. Well, sorry about that. Kinda hard to believe you're sorry when your expression's exactly the same, pal. Expression's the exact same. Right. I think that's all I wanted to ask. It's pretty hard to get anywhere with her. But in a way that makes her more interesting too. It's easy enough to set an android's personality to make them as curt as she is. But the fact that she can refuse certain repairs or act on her own in a way that inconveniences other people is really rare. Maybe her rebellious attitude is the result of many long years of acting independently. Or something. Are you all done with your book? Yep, all done. I'll put it back on Miyomaru's shelf. Ah, so that was one of his books. I hear a commotion outside. I guess he's back. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I can't believe I had to run late 2 days in a row. I'm so sorry. Thanks so much for looking after the technician for me, Harima. I really appreciate it. It's whatever. I'm gonna go get ready now. Well, I guess we'll just wait for a bit longer then. Sorry about all this. I really can't apologize enough for how late I was today. Work just kept going on and on. Alright, I heard you're a doctor. Oh, someone's been doing their research. Oh, Harima told you, didn't they? That makes sense. That's right, you know the hospital nearby. That's where I work. I've been doing the rounds all morning. Right, makes sense. By the way, the coat's pretty dirty there. You okay? What do you mean? Oh, now I've gone and done it. I had two brothers to look after today. The younger brother was so scared of the hospital that he started crying. I decided to try and cheer him up by playing superheroes with him. I got a bit too into playing the villain and fell. Jeez, I'm so embarrassed. I'll have to clean this later. Oh? What is it? I still had a snack one of my patients gave me in my pocket. I'll have to eat it later. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a big fuss. It's no problem, really. Harima's eyesight's all better now, huh? We really couldn't have done it without you. You're amazing. I guess. She didn't seem all that happy about it, though. Yeah, that's just how Harima is. I think you probably already know this, but Harima isn't exactly very expressive. But they're actually really curious about the world around them. Lately they've been really into pop culture. I'm a big movie buff myself, so we watch them together sometimes. Harima always tells me what they think about the movie at the end. They're painfully honest about their opinions sometimes, though. Stuff like, with a performance like that, the audience's attention span would have fallen 56%. It failed as an overall work. Then they'll ask me what I could have possibly liked about it. That sounds pretty awful. Hey, you can say that again. It always feels like I'm getting lambasted for my opinions. But the thing is, after I try my best to explain why I like the movie, they seem to be fine with it. I had to force myself to figure out what it was I liked about the movie. So it's like, before I even know it, I've got a deeper understanding of the movie as a whole. This is just a theory of mine, but I don't think they're trying to criticize my hobbies or anything. I think they're trying to understand them. I mean, there's plenty of stuff out there people like, even if there's a ton to criticize about them. Sometimes those flaws even become part of the appeal. I think they're trying to understand what it is that makes someone think something is good. And also, oh shoot, where was I? Alright, so they've been pretty huffy ever since their eye broke. After all, you need your eyesight to enjoy most movies and books and the like. So I really don't think they think poorly of you for having fixed their eye. What I'm trying to say is, thank you so much for fixing Harima's eye. Hello, Hoban, how are you? By the way, haven't you ever tried using a command to try and make Arima let you repair her? Command? No matter what personality an android is programmed to have, they have to follow anything a human says is a command. That's what I mean, you know about that, right? Oh, of course I do. It's just, I don't really want to use it. I don't want to force anything on Harima, I'd rather we talk it out. Right, I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Oh, you saw Feast of Fancy? Oh, you haven't? Okay. You want to hear my thoughts? I thought it was amazing. I'd love to tell you more about it, but I don't want to spoil anything. I'll do my best to hold back. Wait, Harima already told you everything. Oh, Harima, you know that's blasphemy in the movie-going community. Anyway, I really liked the story, but the main character's beauty was what really got everyone talking, huh? There was a girl sitting behind me talking about it afterward with her friend. She was practically sobbing because she couldn't meet Sierra. Most movies, up until now, still have an actor involved, even if the character was totally made up. But the protagonist of this movie had her appearance entirely calculated by AI, based on what the most people would find beautiful. There was no model for her and no actual creator either. She was created through humanity's collective opinions on beauty. Yet even as illusory as a being as she was, she still managed to capture people's hearts. Isn't that amazing? It's a perfect fit for the story too, which makes it even more incredible. I think Arima's probably about ready for us. Let's head to the mechanical room. Oh shit, I was about to go check something. Ah, trophies. Well, I'll go wait in the living room. Thanks again. Alright, let's get started. I'll be fixing your legs today. Gotta change your position here first. Now to take her legs off. Oh, the cloth around her waist is shifted off of her. Maybe I shouldn't. Alright. Looks like we need to work on the circuits in her thigh today. Which ones are they, though? Can I read the trophies? Oh, I can. Let's just talk about stuff. Top image is Arima's leg, the bottom image is what the proper circuitry should look like. Looks like there are 5 problems in total. Oh. Here we go, just 4 left. What's next? So it's find the difference situation. fine. Very respectable. What about this difference, though? It's the last one. I don't see it. Oh. I think I found all the problems. Time to start fixing them. There. I think she'll be able to walk just fine now. Nice work, technician. Looks like you're all done for today. It looks perfect now. I know Harima kept saying they were just fine and all, but I've noticed them tripping a lot on bumps and ramps and stairs and such lately, so I've been really worried. I just hate it if Harima tripped and broke a bunch of parts again like that. Anyway, I really appreciate all your hard work today. I'll be waiting for the next time I get to see you again. We'll be back after these messages. Boy, I sure am tired. Welcome home, Master. I've got your favorite drink all nice and cold for you. You mean it? Gosh, that'll hit the spot. I guess the two of us will be partying tonight. Kimbu Dry, a beer you can enjoy with your androids, now on sale. This program was brought to you by... My electricity bill is so high this month. What am I gonna do? Whoa, what are you doing, Robami? You can't eat banana peels. Why, Master? Didn't you know my mouth parts can convert trash into energy? Say what? Well, that'll save us a whole lot of money. The ultimate in eco-robotics. Our housekeeping robot is now available for home purchase. Now with trash disposal mouth parts. I want one. The Maibatsu monstrosity. Mine's bigger. Hello, Mr. Technician. Aha, I actually made it on time today. And I've got cookies to boot. Here, you can have some too. You're both here today, huh? Well, how about we talk a bit before we start on the repairs? The range of movement for my knees and ankles have improved by 96%. Weight-bearing improvements up 94%. Marked improvements on the nervous system lag. Nothing unusual to report. By the way, the eye camera is working fine too. You're good at this. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Harim was right. Their legs and eyes are working great. We're way better at going up and down stairs now. My back thanks you. What are we fixing today? Not even a little laugh, huh? Today I think we'll start here. Your vocal cords need fixing. That makes sense. I've definitely noticed quite a bit of static in Harima's voice. It'll be way easier to talk once the sound quality's better, so I'll be one happy camper. You have any idea what model my voice box is? GG bodies tend to have Fs and Vs. Is that not the case for you? Mine's an old Vorva 5S. It's not compatible with Fs and V cords. What? Then I won't be able to repair them today. Oh, wait. You've got a Gorva, was it? Yeah, Gorva parts in our mechanical room, right? Yeah, I think they're up on the very top of the shelf on the right. Really? Gorva parts were all discontinued a bit ago, so I know it's not easy to get your hands on them. Are you sure it's okay for me to use them? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when would we use them if not now? I bet the parts would be having a real party about it. Like, yay, someone's finally using us. Huh. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I had to come to this. Should have been paying closer attention. Oh, no need to be like that. Really, don't worry about it at all. Alright, if the shelf's too high up, there's a step stool in there you can use. The step stool? Alright. I really can't thank you enough for all this. You want to know about Harima and me? Where do I even start? Well, I don't really have any relatives. I was raised in an orphanage when I was little. But I wasn't lonely or anything. Everyone there was always really sweet to me. There was one person in particular who really looked after me. They were so funny and unique. Like, for example, they snuck into my room one night, and they said, "Let me show you something you've never seen before." You have my permission to do the robot voice? I don't want to. They didn't even wait for me to respond before jumping out the window of my room. I was a pretty disciplined kid back then. I'd never even thought about breaking the rules and sneaking out in the middle of the night. But for some reason I found myself running after them. They were waiting for me in their car. After a long drive, we wound up at a dump in the mountains. There were no people or animals to be seen, but under the mountain of garbage the night scenery spread out wide before me. It was so beautiful. I had been raised in the city, so I'd taken it for granted. I never got a good look at it like that. That staff member talked to me a whole lot, telling me all sorts of stuff about the history of engineering and movies and all sorts of stuff. He kept it real lighthearted too. Right, Harima? Yep, sounds about right. Yeah, you guessed it. It was Harima who came to me that night. And Harima's been with me ever since, even after I left the orphanage. So Harima's like a kind of mentor to me, or maybe a sibling or parent might be closer. Either way, they're really important to me. Makes sense, Harima used to be a caretaker android at the orphanage then. This might just be me, but the Harima Miyomaru was talking about doesn't seem anything like the Harima I've been working with. That's been what everyone's talking about lately, for better or for worse. For me personally, androids are made to look like people, so purposely having their mouths be like trash disposals. I mean, it just seems in bad taste. In terms of compatibility and conversion rates, the mouth parts are the ideal place to put it. I know, but even if it makes sense, it just doesn't sit right with me. You're a real pain sometimes, huh? Haha, yeah, I guess I am. Alcohol made for companionship androids. The people making those drinks sure have some funny ideas if they want to mess with an electronic brain on purpose like that. Oh, I've heard about that. Androids are made to make everything more efficient, so deliberately doing something that makes them less so. Well, it's a pretty funny experiment, right? Like maybe seeing androids who are always so perfect, looking all disheveled like that, makes some people feel closer to them. There are a lot of people experimenting with giving androids defective movement patterns that won't get in the way of their support work too. You have a taste for alcohol like that? Well, I like to drink every now and then, but Harima's not allowed to. Huh? Well, okay, remember how I told you about the time Harima's head came off? Apparently, they'd gone out and gotten some alcohol behind my back. They were so drunk that they fell and their head popped off. Doesn't mean you have to cut me off entirely. It certainly does. What if you damage one of your major internal functions? I'd never be able to forgive myself if I'd lost you in some drunken stupor. So basically, these sorts of products are mostly like a performance for human sakes. It's not like there's any dependence on it. Most androids would be able to handle alcohol with no problem at all, even if they were to get a little drunk. I'd never heard of one being in a drunken stupor. Well, I think I'll go get ready for today. Go ahead and talk with Harima for a bit. He seems happy. Can you tell? Yomaru had been really anxious for a while. He didn't stop until we decided to repair me. He was so stressed that he could hardly sleep. One day he came to me and said that he was scared I was going to die soon. That was the term he used to refer to me, being unable to move anymore. His hands were shaking while he talked. It was so ridiculous. He knows I'm nothing more than a machine, but he's still so attached. It's just pure techno-animism. I can't understand it. I've said too much. I think that's enough time now. Let's go to the mechanical room. Alright. Before I get started, I should borrow some ports. I think they said they were on the very top of the shelf to the right. I don't think I can reach this. I need a step stool. There we go. I guess it works like this. Upward, no. There they are. Now I should be able to fix Harima with no problems. I can't believe they had such rare parts. Well, whatever. I'd better just get to work. Alright. First we'll take off the cover parts and then we can get started. The jaw's bad enough, but there are a ton of wires all bunched up in the neck too. Today's probably gonna be pretty complicated. Oof. There are 4 terminals labeled A, B, C, and D. Which ones connect to the broken battery at the bottom? Just take these parts out and put in some new wiring. Perfect. Now for the new outer parts. Oh hey, this is one of those trash disposal mouth parts. I heard they were starting to give these out lately. A brand new function for androids, eating your food scraps and converting it into energy. Well, they didn't like it. Well, that should do it. Harima should charge like this for today. What was that? It came from the living room. Miyomaru? Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to surprise you. I fell asleep on the couch and accidentally dropped the glass. Geez, I'm so embarrassed. Don't come in here yet. I don't want you to get hurt. Miyomaru's still smiling after all that. It's the usual friendly smile he always gives, but looks like he's under some serious pressure too. Oh, I forgot to ask. I didn't interrupt your work, did I? You just finished. Phew, I'm so glad. You can go home then. I can deal with this mess myself. It's really fine, I promise. I'm sure you're tired from all that hard work. Go ahead and get some rest. And thanks for your hard work again today. So bro, how's it going with your android girlfriend? Bro, you wanna know, it's like crazy good. I kinda thought my AI girlfriend was like the tops, right? Let me tell you, I was all wrapped up in my android girlfriend's arms and stuff? Yeah? I like burst into tears, bro. Gross, dude. It's not gross, dude. Humans have gotta get like that real feeling stuff going on, you feel me? You can make technology all like crazy and stuff, but humans have to live in the real world, you dig? But like, bro, you're talking like she's a real girl. Doesn't matter whether she's virtual or an android, bro. She's still like not real. Dude, you wanna get flamed? Like, it doesn't matter. It's better she's not alive. Because that means she won't get hurt either. She doesn't have about human warmth or joy or anything. That's why I can totally be my true self when I'm with her. My phone starts to ring. Morning, sunshine. Sorry for the sudden phone call. It's just... You know that android you've been working on? GG 1400? Something's been bugging me about it. I was taking a look at the list of products for another case, right? And while I was looking, I found GG 1400's name on there. It said that model was disposed of already. And Myomaru wasn't listed as the owner either. Yeah, so like, I know the filing system wasn't as good 20 years ago, so it could be just an error or something. She's really weird about how she won't show you her brain, right? I was wondering if maybe there's a reason for that, like she might be an illegal android. You wanna know what you should do now? Well, I'm gonna do a bit more digging. Depending on what I find, it might mean we have to end our contract with them. But in the meantime, you just keep your eyes peeled and do your work like normal. Hey, by the way, I think it's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to be pretty bad, so try not to work too late. Good luck out there. Later. Day 4. Okay. That's a good look, I think. Most of these games actually have guidelines to not stream past a certain point. I don't think this one is the case though. Anyway, let's change games. No more robot voice. Not that I was doing the robot voice. Alright. So, let's take a break and then I'll return with a different game.